good, Zen? Oh, fuck, I missed the first one. Yo, W horns. Oh my god! Oh my god! Go! I got the Horn of Africa! I got the Horn of Africa! I got the Horn of Africa!
Cutlass.
What's good, Zen?
Are you tired of
Bagoosh. How we doing? How we doing?
Sniper,
Copy. Vehicle drop to designated location.
oh, don't worry.
I got one. The other one's super lit. Got that bragging.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 3 people coming in, Tally. 4 or 5. Oh shit. I got them all!
Ah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. God, I wish I could stream earlier in the day. I hate streaming at night so late. It's pissing me off. Hey. Fucking hate Twitter. Twitter sucks. Twitter sucks. Hello, hello. Oh, this is fucking pointless. This is some hype gameplay. I'm just going over my shit because I made it to Cruel, so I want to make sure I have my shit set up correctly. This is pointless though. I don't know why I have I don't need brutality and lightning and freeze at the same time. Makes no sense. I'm not even level 30. I'm guessing you're killing everything? Is that what's going on? No, I'm just not playing that much. Yeah, that Era stream was fucking funny, though. That shit was funny. Man, clearly. Like, some guy in the chat said, hey, can you customize Clive's outfit? He's like, as far as I know, everyone can have their outfit customized. But why would you when you have Clive? You don't even need to customize him. That's how good he is. Like, he just said some really fucking so stupid shit. It was funny. Tabs in the stash, lol. So glad they got away from this boring punching and kicking and added anime. That's funny.
Storm point.
Yeah, the thing is always on the right side here. Oh, dude, you can have tabs in the stash? Holy fuck. Yeah, I have them all customized so that they all go somewhere specific, so I don't have to spend... I can spend less time in the stash, basically. Damn, okay. Crazy how that's the same. Yeah, the gear is about to get a lot better. Oh, man. Hey, Cobalt. Yeah, it's not for me either, bro. It's not for me either. It's, I tried to get more into it, but it got boring pretty fast for me. I'm a little disappointed they made it a BR game, though. I kind of wish they made it what's it called? Yeah, it does feel slow. I mean, it's because you and I are used to Mecha Break, that's why. And, like, Armored Core. We play that game, and it's like, holy shit, that game is way faster. Nice, easy, 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 easy. The trailer may seem like moving faster than they do. I do get it though, since they wanted mechs to have that weight and feel, like just like zooming in a mech, you know, lol. Yeah, I know. It's zooming around is way more fun, dude. It's fucking. I like it when it's more like Zone of the Enders, you know. That's in, what's it called? That's in March, right? Or April?
Shock Chain Arrow will hone in on shocked enemies. Upon hitting one, a shockwave will be released, and a lightning beam will chain to another target. This chain can continue as long as there are more shocked monsters to target. Shock Chain Arrow will hone in on shocked enemies. Shock Chain Arrow will hone in on shocked.
I'm not a fan of Tornado Shot. I don't feel like I need it. Just more damage. Let's just get more damage. How's it going with you, Cobalt? What do you do today? Just work?
Now this, what have we got? Ah, now this won't come.
Nature's fury.
What have we got? What would you
Nature's Fury.
like? Deal. If you find a pint out there,
Yes.
Okay, next area. Next area. Tarkov is getting a reset in the next couple of weeks. I might get back into that. I don't know how I feel.
Charged arrow.
I think it's top right for the way out of here. I don't know what I should do for my next video. Maybe I'll make another video on the passive skill tree or something.
The Grailwood feels darker somehow. It is no longer the home of its youth.
Dum, 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 dum. Frank, do you still have the game uninstalled for Tekken 8? Like, you still have it completely uninstalled, right?
Home of the Grailwood Witch. What happened here?
Nice, a new ring. Why would I have installed it? I don't know. I'm checking for consistency right now. I'm just double checking to make sure you still stuck to what you said. That's all. Someone's got to keep an eye on you. Pearl ring. Fucking garbage. Also, if they add Infinite Mirage or add a character I care about. Okay. So, what is the character that you want again? Remind me. Just a character? So, a character that's not Clive. Like, they're adding Anna, right? I don't give a fuck about her? Okay.
Even the trees have become twisted with corruption. Storming arrow.
Okay, so let's see where we going. Gotta find this guy's body somewhere. Yo, shut the fuck up, play kitchen. Yep, guaranteed. Guaranteed, shut the fuck up. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Not much, man. Just going through the Cruel Axe. Trying to think of an idea for my next video. I was gonna make a video on my build, but the thing is, everyone's kind of already doing it. It's already been pretty well known, so it's like kind of pointless.
What happened here, Faith? I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
I think there was a video that I wanted to make, like, commenting on some journalist made a video about how much he doesn't like the game. I was thinking about making a video on that. I haven't seen the video, but a lot of the higher level content creators have been passing it around and been making videos on it. Apparently, it's a pretty shit video.
Nowhere to run.
I might react to it on stream and just like talk about it now. Like, what is there even to complain about? There's a few complaints. The biggest complaint of the game is that obviously it's its difficulty. They don't like the fact that if you die, an entire area gets reset, because that wasn't the case in PoE 1. In PoE 1, if you were in the campaign and you died, all you had to do was go back to where you last left off, and it would still continue just like normal. Or in maps, if you had mapping. In mapping, you had 6 attempts to do a map. If you died once in the mapping, you could still try it 5 more times. In this game, it's 1 time. So if you fail the map, you failed the whole thing. Which I don't think is that even big of a deal. I don't know why people are complaining about that shit at all. And on my Blue Sky account, I've been seeing people complain about the bosses. Like, they think the bosses are, like, so stupid. Meanwhile, with the character that I'm using right now, I completed all those bosses on, like, the first attempt. So, it's like... They either went melee, or their build sucks, or they suck. like skill issue.
Storm point.
You know what? I know what I'll do. You know what I'll do? I'll unlock the Hooded Man or something, and then we'll watch it together on stream. And I'll talk about it, and I'll record it. And I'll just upload it. I might as well do it. Everyone else is doing it. They should play Infernalist Witch? Yeah, true. Personally, I felt that means you have to use 2 brain cells instead of 1 when playing the game. Yeah, it really doesn't require that much brain cells at all. Like, that was part of the reason why I was going to make a video regarding the passive tree. The passive tree is not that difficult at all. It looks intimidating, but it's not that terrible at all. It's just that they see a bunch of circles and they're like, oh my god, look how big it is. Oh my goodness. Like, it's not hard at all. And it's, I don't know. Just people are fucking stupid. Or they're lazy, or they're stupid and lazy. I think I'm gonna go for evasion. I have to start building evasion next, because, yeah. I don't have very much evasion at all. And I kind of need this later in the game. And then once I have enough evasion, I'll get acrobatics. And acrobatics is fucking really good, because acrobatics, like normal evasion, you can only dodge direct hits or I think spells, so you can't dodge AoE. But with evasion, or with acrobatics, you can dodge AoE, so it makes evasion all that more valuable. Because right now, even though I'm like killing all these mobs, I'm still taking quite a bit of damage, because my evasion is not very high at all. I'm going to stack evasion, and then once I have like insanely high evasion, then I'm going to go acrobatics.
I know this place. The crimson remnants of man's folly laid. In my sights.
Bro, harvest snaps or goated the baked green peas? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So, Nick, they also make ones, I thought you were talking about something, like, in the game, dude. What's it called? Nick, they also make ones that are, they're green beans, like green peas, but they're covered in wasabi. You ever have those things? I love those things.
Return to the earth.
I feel like you can't really eat a whole big bag of them. I could. Yeah, I could eat them too. It's just that they're very, because they're, like, it's from this Korean joint. And because it's Asian food has a lot of sodium in it. So the wasabi has a lot of sodium, so if you eat a lot of them, it's, like, not good for you.
Voltaic mark.
Voltaic? Whoops. Dude, come on. There we go. But I mean, the Asians must know there's something we don't, because those motherfuckers live till 110. Well, I mean, one thing I would imagine that because they're over generations of them eating that kind of food, they're used to it. But like someone like me who doesn't eat high sodium, like, it would probably fuck me up. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, over the years. But these guys are used to that shit, and they live to be like 100 million years old. I feel like Asians don't age very well, though. Like, anything after 30, they look like they're fucking 200. Kind of like why the urban demographic is better than basketball, genetics. What are you trying to say there, Frank?
Sorry.
Oh, this gives 2 charm slots. I can finally put 2 charm slots on.
Sorry, I like to hold on. Oh, I like this one.
I like this one.
Stay safe.
It looks pretty.
If you can.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. That just fixed my lightning resistance problem. Or fire, I mean, sorry. 63 max life. Let's yellow this one. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Yellow. Big whammies, big whammies, big whammies. Okay. Yep. Ooh. 1 to 28 lightning damage. That just fixed my problem. Okay, so now... This game is really top tier. It's fucking super top. Big slamming. We're big slamming that ass. Now I'm gonna socket this cocksucker. And then we're gonna go ahead and put... I guess I'll just put whatever my lowest resistance is. Fire, lightning... what do you think? I'm freezing exploding shit like 50k DPS. What did you make? Sorceress or mercenary or what? Sorceress? Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. Stormweaver, I'm guessing. You're. Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun, buddy. I wonder how much more damage that gave me. I'm really curious. Yeah, quite a bit. Sweet. Mana capacity can't keep up with how much spells I use. Yeah, it's it takes quite a bit of mana. I'm guessing your spell speed is, or your casting speed is really high too. I think I need a better belt. This belt's kind of ass.
What would you like?
And then we'll take this. Do bring it back. And then I'll just sell that to Finn. Oh, wait, it's you! Oi, mate!
Who knows what? Not bad.
I'm gonna put my ice one here too, I think. My cast speed on my two main spells are both under a second. Yeah, there you go. So you either get mana regeneration or you get like just max cap your mana or something like that. Isn't there something called Eldritch Battery on the skill tree?
He's honest about being a liar.
Battery. Oh, there it is. Converts all energy shield to mana. Yeah. If you get a ton of energy shield, it'll probably fix your mana problem. Because I'm assuming since you're a sorceress, you're not like relying on ES to do anything, right? You're just running away after you cast spells. So maybe get ES and then get Eldritch Battery. I kind of wish they had dual resistances. It'd be nice to have, but I guess I'll just stack cold res. Nice. We're almost capped on res. We're getting there. I mean, the thing with Sorceress is that you rely on Energy Shield for your stun threshold, though. Wait, I didn't know that. Is that true? Wait, does ES contribute to stun threshold, or are you trying to say that if you get stunned, ES is what protects you? For now, it's not necessary, as I have high-ass mana regen and pretty good flash, so I'm going to keep a mana field. Okay, so in that case, yeah, don't bother with it. Glad you're enjoying it, though, buddy. Rasta Kingo. I'm out of fucking exalted orbs, though. That kind of sucks.
Holds the runes I seek.
Storming arrow.
By the way, Nick, there was an update for the item filter if you want to get it. Yeah, it makes even lower level items completely invisible, and they added like a bunch of stuff for the higher level stuff. So yeah, it's just a lot better. It says in the README. So go to the same place you got the first one and just recopy it, and it should be fine. This weekend, I think I'm gonna do a collab stream with another streamer for this game. She's from France. She's pretty cool, so I think we're gonna do a stream together. Sapphire ring, nice. So if you like emo goth French girls, she's your girl. Baguette croissant type beat, yeah. Okay, I'm a tune in, guys. I'm a tune in. I'm a tune in. Nick's all ready. Damn, 1,000 gold on one drop, huh?
It seems someone refuses to let go.
My mana regen is fucking garbage, though. I mean, I only have to drink like one potion to get it all back, but it's just annoying running out of mana. Once I get that last spirit upgrade from Act 3 Cruel, it's over. Arctic Armor will go crazy with a Cold Snap cast on freeze. Yeah, but you should still try not to get hit, though. Like, that's only useful if you're getting hit. But it'll get to a point where you're, like... You're taking a shitload of damage, so just, like, letting you know. Oh, you get hit a shit ton, Lamau? Have fun in maps, buddy. Have Have fun in maps. Maps don't fuck around. Have you been mapping yet or not yet? You not finished Act 3, I'm guessing? Or you're not finished the campaign on Cruel?
That should hold the last piece. Storm point!
Ooh, a fire quiver?
Away into nothing. The war is long over.
Let's see, like, but I get fucked. You really need to just fine tune your build at what point? Yeah. So what you do is so once your build is good, like once your build makes. Hey, what's up, Hugh? By the way, what you're supposed to do is when your build is finished and you're just going through mapping, you can take points away from the small travel nodes that give you like 10% more damage. You don't really need those. Because you're doing so much damage that the 10%, 20%, those small ones don't mean fuck all. And you take those and you put them in defensive nodes like block chance or like life or like evasion or armor. You know what I'm saying? You don't need you don't need the small damage nodes at that point. That's not what you really need. Which reminds me, what the fuck am I supposed to do next? Am I going to Pierce? Projectile speed. Yeah, I got rid of this. I don't see, like, these ones I don't need. I don't need Pierce an enemy or... I might grab Feathered Fletching. I don't know how much more or less damage this is going to do. Increases and reductions to projectile speed also apply to damage with bows. So the only thing that I have that gives... Wait, is it spell? Wait, hold on. Is it skill and projectile? No, just projectile. So the only thing that I have that gives projectile speed is projectile speed. Why did I caps lock that? Lol. Yeah, so there's this one here, that one there, and, like, that's it. Oh, there's one more here. Oh, that's reduced, though. See, fuck you. Next one. I don't want reduced, I want increased. So I don't even know if that's worth getting. I might get Eagle Eyes next for my next Ascendancy. Happy holidays, Habibis. Mashallah. Inshallah. Bismillah. Hugh, what's going on, man? What have you been doing? Hugh, what do you think of dogshit Clive Cockfield? Forward 1+2 is a normal and balanced move. Dude, everyone's using that fucking move, dude. It's crazy, dude. -8, double mid, heat engager. Figure that shit out. I am so thirsty. I've been talking so much. Full screen power crush, only -14. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you mean the, do you mean the Titan Fist? Is that only -14? I feel like that should be launchable with how fucking big that shit is. It's a mid, right? It's not a high? So question, when looking at what I can... So looking what... Okay, hold on, I gotta read this. Yeah, is there pushback? Is that why you can't punish it well? So question, when looking at what I can turn an uncut gem into, I can cycle between my skills and what looks like the full list of strength, dexterity, and intelligence gems. Are the selections I see when looking at my skills just recommended? No, those are all of them. When you're talking about skill gems, Cobalt, like this is a skill gem. These are all the available skills for every fucking class in the game, or every weapon class in the game. Right? When you look at a support gem, the support gems are the recommended ones. So if I go to support gem, here is recommended. So you uncheck recommended to see all of them. And this is all of them. This is level 1, level 2, and level 3. This is, yes, the recommended gems is only for support gems, but for actual skill gems, you see every single skill on the board. That's what that means. And all you need to be able to use the skill is the attribute requirement and the level. That's all you need. What was I doing again? Do you guys want to watch that video now and watch me talk about it? Or do you want to continue with the game? What do we have here? Oh yeah, let me just... I gotta sell some shit. Hold on.
Here I would stick to the... Go well. Take a look.
I'm gonna keep these 2 bows really fast. This is garbage.
That'll be useful.
Give me this. That'll be my new charm for when I unlock the bullshitter. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Mashallah. Hamdulillah. Did you make that one up, Nick? What the fuck is Hamdulillah? What the fuck is that? What is that, dude? I feel like you made that shit up. What is Hamdulillah? I've never even heard that one before. I think that's legit, dude. Hey, listen, let me get some something to drink and I'll be back and we'll watch that video. Oh, wait, did I... Oh, no, just... Hold on, I forgot to grab an item behind the portal when I came back. Would you fucking memorize them, Nick? Jesus Christ, bro. This is garbage. Why do they fucking do this to me? Eric means praise be to God. Basically means bless you, bitch. Bless you. Die. Alright, fair enough.
If you anything take your fancy,
Anything take your fancy, mate? Okay, let me just fucking break this down.
Renly's done a fine job.
Fuck you, I don't care. I gotta figure this out. I have to figure this out. This is really important. Attack damage. Chance to maim. Whatever. Maximum mana. This would solve my mana problem. 10 to dex. Increased shock damage. I don't understand why it doesn't show. Why is shock chance not on here? That's what I don't understand. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that next year. Okay, hold on. While you're saying something, let me just go grab something to drink and then we'll watch that video. Okay. Alright, alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mashallah. Allah dim do dara. Alright, let me pop open this fucking video. Let's see. What was the name of that guy? Hold on, I gotta find Quinn's channel. Oh yeah, Paul Tassi. That was his name. Paul Tassi. Paul Tassi. He named the video I didn't want to make this video. Oh my god, bro. This is gonna be a nightmare. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's look at the bullshit video. Let me just mute this game. Alright, I'm gonna hit the recording button. Here we go. And recording. Alright guys, I've seen this video getting passed around on YouTube a lot, and you know, I've decided to kind of just watch it. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know what's going on, but apparently it's a bit of a controversy, so I'll take a look into it and give my opinion on it, and hopefully we go viral. That's the plan. The plan is to go viral while stealing this guy's views. I'm just kidding. But hey, let's just watch the video. What's up, YouTube? Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Alright, let's go.
Alright, I am back with a new Path of Exile 2 video, which may end up being my last one for a while, which is unfortunate.
Cancel them.
I don't really want to make this video. I know it will probably get me yelled at.
If you start a video with "I really don't think I should be making this video," you know you got a problem.
At a certain amount by existing fans, calling me a tourist or whatever.
A tourist.
I'm a new player. I'm a new player to Path of Exile, so I can only give my take, but this is based on an article I wrote today about Path of Exile 2's endgame. And that was sort of a reaction to my own experience and then a video I watched from Kripparrian.
Oh, this guy watched Kripparrian's video? Okay. Is he just gonna make a bunch of talking points from Kripparrian's video or something? Or like misunderstand what he said? Because I've seen that video.
He's a great YouTuber. I watched so much of his stuff during Diablo, and he's great. And he really articulates the issues that I'm having and made me feel like I'm not really alone. And the end result is like, I gotta stop playing this for the time being. Where I am currently at in the game it does not seem like there's a reasonable path forward to continue. Again, this
Why?
is early access. I will fully acknowledge that, and clearly it is an early access for a reason, because this endgame is it's not it.
What's not it? Is he saying that because it's early access, it's not worth playing now?
For, I would say, the vast majority of players. I also think I do have probably
I don't agree with that at all.
I have probably played more than a lot of, quote unquote average players. Not as much as, the 14, 15 hour a day grinding streamer guys, but probably more than a lot of people who have just been kind of, playing the early access when they have a free moment or two. This is my job, so I have had a lot more time.
No, Kriparian likes PoE too. He just had a couple of things that he thinks that should be changed or modified, but overall he really likes the game. He doesn't think it's bad at all. This guy seems to think it's bad though. I mean, I don't know. I have to see the whole thing. Let me just.
I've gone through the campaign 2 times. The once on normal, once on cruel difficulty, which is ironic because cruel is much easier because your build is really ramped up.
That is somewhat true. I'm gonna give him that sentence. I'll give him that one. It does Act 1 right now. I'm actually in Act 1 cruel, and it does feel a lot easier than Act 1 normal because I have all the skills that I need and all the fucking passives that I need, and my gear is decent. So I'll give him that one.
By that point, where at lower levels, it can be really, really challenging. Crip talks about
debatable
how Act 2 was like the hardest the game was for him because you can be so underpowered at that point, especially melee.
Yeah, but he got through it just fine. I mean, for a new player, I can see. Okay, for people who are new to the game, I've talked to a lot of people on Blue Sky, Twitter, whatever, who are struggling with Act 2 boss. A lot of the new people that are new to Path of Exile right now currently are struggling in Act 2 because it's it's a huge spike in difficulty at some points in the game. Like the very first boss and the last boss are a bitch. And the Mastodon boss with that wizard, you have to fight 2 bosses at the same time. If you're not playing ranged, that boss is a cocksucker. It's a double cocksucker because there's 2 bosses, right? So if you're playing ranged or a minion build, though, it's not that difficult. But it's true that a lot of new players will rage, but that's, in my opinion, a skill issue. Because I died to it too, but I eventually beat it. So it depends on the player. If the player is a bitch and doesn't want to actually learn how to play the game and get better and improve and learn how to play it properly, also if you play melee, you're intentionally making it harder for yourself for the most part. Not to say that it's impossible. It's not impossible. I'm pretty sure Al-Kaiser did the entire first playthrough of the game on a Titan warrior. So again, it depends on the play, but he's also very experienced. So again, but okay. What did he say here?
Because you can be so underpowered at that point.
No, I don't know about underpowered. All you need is a solid weapon. Just get a weapon that is better than what you had before, and that will carry you through most of the content, right? And then when it comes to resistances, you can just socket things. Just find a shitty socketed blue item and put a fucking rune in it, and you're basically good, right? If you're walking around with like minus 20 resistances, then yeah, you're gonna get fucking 2-tapped. Like it's not rocket science.
Melee, that you can't really do anything about it because you can't really farm up in a traditional sense in an act because that's just not really how it's structured. So
I don't agree with that either. There are places that you can grind, that you can you can refresh a zone and then just kill everything again. There are some points in the game where you have to be over-leveled. You have to clear an area 2 or 3 times just to get the experience gain up so that you can get that one notable that defines a large portion of your build and will make the content easier. To say that you can't grind in a traditional manner, that's not true. I don't think that's true at all. I mean, I've been in areas where I'm like 3 levels higher than the zone required. Like, if a zone is level 40 and I'm level 43, I'm too high to be in that area. But sometimes you have to be in order to do the next boss. Like the second Ascendancy is so much more difficult than Sanctum that I had to I said fuck it. I died like 15, 20 times and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the end of the game, get like 10, 15 levels higher, and then come back and then fucking one-shot it. That's exactly what I did. So if you have to go back to go forward or forward to go back or whatever sentence you want to use, that's fine.
You are a little bit stuck until you figure out some of these fights. It was
So until you learn the boss, you're stuck? No fucking shit. That's how a boss fight works. What do you mean? Am I supposed to just magically know how every boss fights?
challenging.
If you're clearing the game on the first try, no deaths, and you've never seen a boss before, I mean, what do you expect to happen? I mean, you must be Mr. Universe at this game.
It was definitely, you know, there were challenging aspects to it, especially in normal, and I'm okay with that. You know, I do not need to be a Diablo 4 steamroller of just, you know, blowing up.
That's not a very good comparison, considering like anyone's fucking mom can play D4 and claim to be good. You could be the best D4 player in the world and suck dick at Path of Exile. That's a horrible comparison.
Up entire screens of guys and, you know, just not really feeling any challenge even at kind of the hardest difficulties. It's fun, certainly, but I appreciated Path of Exile's more kind of methodical pace.
Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, maybe I should have let him finish that part. Yeah, if you're talking about like if you're saying that you appreciate PoE's difficulty more because it's more methodical and you have to really think about what you're doing, whereas D4 is kind of mindless, then that, okay, I agree with that.
The bosses, which, you know, maybe not fully Dark Souls, but that kind of idea where you learn their attack patterns, trial and error, all this stuff.
I'm really getting sick and tired of just side rant here. I'm really tired of the whole. It's like a Dark Souls game. It's like a Dark Souls game. Oh, the bosses are like a Dark Souls boss. You have to like roll and shit. Like everyone played DS and it was like, oh, rolling must be a Dark Souls game, right? Like I don't like that.
So
I find it annoying.
By the end, I was cruising. I think I beat all of the Act bosses in anywhere from 1 to 3 tries with my Ranger build.
Oh, so he played a Ranger. Okay.
And you know, I was excited to get to the end game.
Dog. There's a dog in the background.
Because, you know, there's a ghost. Evie.
Evie. Oh, he named the dog Evie? I like that name.
I felt my build was like, okay, you know, I'm going to keep powering it up. I'm going to keep leveling up. And this endgame looks really interesting. It's like this big map. You got all these different nodes. You plug in weight.
Oh, Evie's kind of fat.
Stones for like different levels of challenge and things. And that sounded pretty cool to me. It seemed like a really interesting setup. There's a whole new skill tree for it. And I'm like, all right, let's take it on. This is nothing like the game that came before it.
If he's saying PoE 2 is not like PoE 1, that's correct. It's a lot different.
The main issues here are that all of these dungeons are now, or these maps are now one death over. You have one life, and if you die for any reason, you're out of the map.
And what's the problem?
And not only you're out of the map, you can also no longer go back to that same map because it eats your waypoint token.
So just do another map then. I'm failing to see what the problem is here.
So you have to go grind out a new waypoint token, usually on a lower level, depending on how many of these you have, and then get back up to that tier, and then hope you don't die again. One death per level, especially at like the base levels of these, seems overly punishing. That is.
So what does he want? Does he want to be rewarded for losing?
Certainly not how the normal game worked in any capacity.
Well, yeah. Instead of 1 death, it was 6 deaths. But like, I mean, I don't. What does he mean? By map, is he talking about the game's rifts? Yeah, he's talking about. Yeah, it's called mapping. It's exactly what you're talking about. But Cobalt, rifting is like the tip of the iceberg compared to mapping. Mapping is way more complex than rifting, right? But yes, you are correct. It's like the end game generates a random zone, go through the zone, get the rift key, get a bigger rift, and then go through the bullshit, whatever. It's the same concept, but it's way more complex. But it's good. It's like way more fun, in my opinion.
Dying was like not the greatest because it would set you pretty far back on the map.
What is he? But that's what happens when you die or lose in anything. I don't know what he wants.
And not only would you have to trek all the way back, but they would respawn all the enemies.
Okay, welcome to every video game ever.
It wasn't, you know, it was kind of annoying, but it was fine. And then all the bosses, they were hard, but they would at least spawn you right outside again. Again, a lot of boss fights or trial and error.
See, like I hate no, but. Yeah, look, in PoE 1, if you got a boss to 50% and you died and you went back right in, the boss remained at whatever the last health it had before you went in before you died the first time. So he wants to be able to like get a boss to like 5 health left, and if he fucks up and dies, well, he just go back in and clean him up with full health, full everything. He wants the game to hold his hand, exactly. I don't know.
Learning their moves, you know, figuring out how to beat them, and unless you were just so powerful, you would tank a boss, one-shot a boss, whatever, really easily. They're certainly all about trial and error. The young game is not like this all, and the problem with the one death thing is...
Oh, here we go. He's gonna say some whack bullshit. Here we go.
Okay, maybe I could, you know, that's a challenge, and it's not ideal, but you just play really carefully.
Yeah.
Yes, but that only works to a point. And, you know, you will find at certain points in the game, kind of no matter what your build is, depending on where you are in the game, that it is possible to get one shots. And then the further you go, it almost becomes more possible because of enemy damage scaling.
Okay. If you're getting one-tapped in maps... I'm assuming that he's only talking about early to mid-tier maps. I don't even know if he's talking about endgame maps, like tier 15, 16, 17, whatever. Like, I understand if you have a lot of damage and you're in high maps, you can potentially get one-tapped. But there are ways to get away from... Like, he's playing a ranger. Like, I don't understand what he's doing. You either suck at the game or your build sucks. It's probably his build. I'm going to be very honest with you. If you're getting to maps, if you've gotten to the point where you're at maps, you are better than the majority of the people playing this game. I'm claiming that right fucking now. I don't have a stat on that, but I'm gonna make the claim right now. You are probably ahead of the majority of the people playing this game. Most people can't make it to maps at all. They can't even make it to Cruel at all. Thanks, smiley face. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, as long as you put in the time and you don't have to do a lot of research. You don't have to do a lot of research. Just look up the basics, the fundamentals. The fundamentals will carry you very far. Just like Tekken, right? You don't need to know the very hyper-specific matchup in Tekken. You just need to know what you can do. What are the rules, right? Once you know what the rules are, you can then build around that and then just proceed slowly but sure. You might die fucking 20 times. Yeah, okay. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. You're not playing a hardcore character. You're playing a softcore character. I can guarantee you he's not playing hardcore, right? We can all probably agree with that, right? But if he's at mapping, he's probably decent at the game, enough to at least get to that point. But if he's dying, his build probably sucks. And his gear's probably not that good. I don't even know if he's trading. Is he in Trade League? Like, is he trading with other players? If you trade for decent gear, you can get pretty far, right? I don't think he's... I don't know. I just feel like his build is not good. I haven't seen it, and I don't know what he said he's going Ranger. I guess he's going Lightning Arrow Ranger, Deadeye, or maybe he went Poison Concoction, Pathfinder.
And that's certainly true on a Ranger, which, you know, relies on kind of dice roll evasion to get around stuff.
Whoa, dice roll evasion? I mean, sure, it's a percentage, but again, hey, what's up, Misty? If you have high enough evasion, first of all, if you're at the point where you're getting shot at point blank and you're getting hit multiple times, then the issue isn't evasion. The problem is that you're standing right in front of the guy. Like, I don't know I don't have enough information on what he's doing to know what he means by dice roll evasion.
And obviously on melee, you're getting hit a lot more.
Why are you in melee?
So...
Oh, wait, sorry. He's saying if you're playing a melee class. Yes, okay. But from what I've seen, if you're playing like a warrior, you can fucking tank most of the shit in maps.
Not only are you losing a map, but like any rogue hit from any big enemy can theoretically kill you.
Any rogue hit from any big enemy can kill you? The big enemies in this game are pretty fucking slow, most of them. I don't know what's hitting them.
And I'm like, okay, well, this isn't...
Because all I have... I'm not saying he's a liar. All I have is word of mouth. I have no information on what he's doing, how he's built a character, where he is, what he's doing. Like, I have no information. It's like if I was watching a Tekken replay, I could at least see what he's doing.
Great, and I don't really love how this is going, but, you know, is this just the beginning? Like, am I just not strong enough to be taking this on, even if I am kind of at the lower ranks. And like, yeah, I was beating
I mean, it sounds about right, yeah.
some of the lower maps and stuff, but then you'd take a one hit and then, you know, lose your stone, and now I'm out of stones and
So grind a new stone. What's the fucking problem?
trying to figure out what to do.
There's nothing to figure out what to do.
And then I watched the crypt video, and the crypt
Yeah, you watched the crypt video.
video kind of laid everything out. It is the video that just straight up made me like, yeah, I'm out. Okay. Like, this is not something I want to play. The issue there is, like, the long and short is it doesn't get any better from here. It gets worse. And
what does he mean by worse? Like dying more?
what Crip explains is that the further you get into this, the deaths get more and more punishing. So everything is, you know, one death, you're out of the map. But you get further in, you start losing XP, and Lord knows how hard it is to, you know, gain XP at higher levels already. So you'll lose some percentage of your XP if you die.
Again, what does he want? He keeps saying that it gets worse, but like, you should lose something for losing.
Well, not only you lose your higher tier waystone, but in some of these places you will lose all of the connecting points to like where you just got to. So you'll have to replay those maps to get.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm hearing a bunch of complaining right now.
Get all the way back up to what you need. And in those lower maps, according to him, like, you're not farming anything remotely at all that you need. So you could do that for an hour, get all the way there, die again, go back. You've lost XP. So like, you can actually be behind where you started at that tier. And like, as annoying as it is to have to start a map over and lose your waystone, that sounds infinitely more annoying the higher you get. The second thing he verifies is that this one-shotting thing is not going to stop. Like, not really in any build. He's talking about how, like, you have to build for, like, 3,000 HP, like, all the armor you can, max.
Sounds like PoE 1, buddy. That's what it was like in PoE 1. You had to do maps in PoE 1. It was recommended to have at least 3,500 to 4,000 effective life in PoE 1. That was the requirement. If you want to do mapping without getting fucking one tap, that's what you needed.
Resistance, all of the stuff.
Why aren't you building max res? You have to have max res. Why would you not build it?
And
it's not like building max res is difficult. Half the res I have on my character is just from sockets, not including the explicits like the blue mods, right, on my gear. Half of that is just the sockets. So even if you're not rolling decent gear, all you have to do is just grind socketed gear, break it down into artificer orbs. I can't even talk. And then just put dog shit runes in them with decent res, and then you're fine.
And then
I don't understand why is he not doing that?
You can still get one shot or at least killed in very cheap ways. And he talks about
very cheap. You say cheap, but like if you know the matchup, it's not that cheap.
About you know, floor effects that you can barely even see that kill you.
That one I kind of understand, because if you're playing like a mercenary and you're blowing up half the goddamn level, then you can't see the floor properly, and there's a lot of on-death effects in this game, so I understand that. So you should try to make the habit of when you kill a bunch of dudes and they die, wait like 2 seconds before you start touching the loot, because there might be something on the ground that can kill you.
Or enemy attacks that are not telegraphed, or, you know, elite modifiers that you have to like fully understand as they're running towards you that you can't avoid, because there are no movement skills in this game. And he talks about
that's not true. They got rid of travel skills like in Flame Walk or Frost Blink or Dash or Leap Slam, but there are other methods that have been invented, like Shield Ram or Shield Charge is a way to kind of move forward. People have been they found a way to make it work. So for him to say there's no movement skills, that's not true.
How the entire game essentially is based around dodge rolls and not screwing up dodge rolls, because if you are in a situation where you can get one hit, the only way you can always avoid that theoretically is hitting every dodge roll perfectly. And obviously I know there are like,
well, if your movement speed is pretty good, then the dodge roll isn't as reliant, because you can actually move the fuck out of the way. If you have no movement speed, then yeah, you have to rely on a dodge roll, because there's no other way to outrun the enemy. Some of these enemies will chase you down, so you need good movement speed. A ranger, hey, look at that. What a fucking coincidence. He's playing the class that has an ascendancy that makes it so that you can move faster. What were the chances of that happening?
These highest tier guys who are like have the best builds in the world and are like crazy APM dodge roll folks, but like
Crazy APM dodge roll.
you know,
This isn't StarCraft.
Crip is a top tier player, and if he's saying this,
I don't think he said that though. I have to watch that video again. I think he's misrepresenting the video.
and I've seen other top players saying this too, like what hope do any of us have?
What hope do any of us have? I don't know, man. I mean, all the top tier guys that I see playing this game are doing just fine.
And it's enough to just sort of make me stop playing. I don't see a reason to keep going here if it's not really even about getting stronger. If it's not,
It is about getting stronger. That's the whole point of the game. What? What is he saying right now?
like I just am, you know, not skilled enough or whatever.
Definitely not skilled enough.
Because I don't hit every single dodge roll in every single map. Like that to me is nothing like what I played so far. And I feel like I've heard some people pushing back on this. Asmongold made a video about Crip's video. Of course, I guess I'm doing that here, but I'm not playing Crip's video.
What is he? Is he like not like Asmongold or what?
Where he's like, oh, like it's not that hard. Like he's complaining too
He's right. It's not.
much, and like both Asmongold switched off of a warrior because it was too hard and switched to something else.
No, he just like, well, I don't know if that's. I guess yeah. I mean, he went from warrior to witch, but he plays necro in every build in every PoE league, anyways. Like it's just he wanted because he thought slamming was cool. I don't know. I mean, sure, yeah, definitely necromancer is easier to play because the minions just tank the damage for you, and they just kill everything while you sit back with a shield and you just fucking chill. Okay, but he still cleared the content. Like, what is the problem?
And also, like, a lot of the people complaining are not in the end game. They might be on cruel difficulty or something like, well, I'm on cruel difficulty and this game isn't hard at all. It's like, yeah, that's true. Cruel difficulty was not very hard. But you get into the end game, you play an hour of that and figure out, like, how this is going and how this is going to work. I think you will probably end up being where I'm at. And
That's a really assumptuous thing to say.
And the thing is like...
Is he just assuming everyone's bad?
I don't want to abandon this game. Like, I really enjoy Path of Exile. I had a great time with the 50 whatever hours I put in it to beat both stages of the campaign. I'm just so disappointed that the end result of this is essentially like a non-functional end game where it...
A non-functional end game? What is non-functional about it?
Just... It doesn't seem remotely worth trying to play it.
What does he mean by non-functional? I think he's using the wrong term here, but that doesn't make any sense at all. It's not like it doesn't work. It works. It's just hard.
Especially solo.
If anything, it's harder in a group sometimes because groups can make the enemy stronger.
I would love for stuff to be overhauled to the point where it actually feels rewarding for, you know, the pretty decent... You know, if I'm steamrolling everything on Cruel, I'd at least like to... you know, participate in the end game in a more meaningful extent than, like, you know, just the base lower tier ones, and even those, if you step the wrong way, you can lose. And
This is okay. This guy is complaining about the most bullshit shit I've ever heard in my life. You step the wrong way and you lose. Yeah, that's typically how staying alive works. You zigged when you should have zagged. Yeah, that's usually how it happens. If I'm playing Super Mario Brothers and I jump the wrong way and I land in a pit and I die, I mean, I lose. What does he want to happen?
And there's nothing, you know, you can really do about your build to...
Part of the reason why fucking Diablo 4 sucks dick 4 times over compared to PoE 2 is because of its difficulty, right? Fucking Diablo 4 has like 3 things. Hell Tides, Uber Bitch Lilith, whatever her fucking name is, and something, I forgot what the third thing, like the expansion, but I forgot what the third thing was. But it's like so forgettable, like the rest of the game, that that's how bad it is, right? There's so much content to do in this game that when he says non-functional or it's like I do the wrong thing and I get one tap, like, I mean, I don't understand what he wants. I guess he just wants his handheld. I don't know. I just don't agree with anything that he's saying right now.
Fully change that, according to, you know, other people.
Okay.
I can imagine maybe this will be fixed and overhauled over time. I looked at what their...
I hope they don't do that. The only thing that they should do is change quality of life stuff. Like, killing a bunch of rare mobs in a map in order to progress is annoying, yes. So maybe show on the map where the rare mobs are so I don't spend an hour and a half looking for these idiots. Yeah, that would be good. But don't make the game easier. Just give me quality of life changes. Don't make the game... I hope they don't cave. I hope they don't cave for these motherfuckers who are going around saying this game is too hard. I hate that shit.
Changing in the end.
I hate that
just
shit.
Like, we're adding more rare packs so you can finish maps faster or something like that. Like, they didn't address anything about...
That's not true. They know... Part of the addressing of that was maybe this was made before the update, but like attaching checkpoints together that you can teleport between checkpoints on a map to make exploration faster was one of the things that they addressed. I don't know if you can do that in mapping, but okay. Maybe they'll after the holidays, hopefully they'll take a look at it.
Difficulty or whatever. And like, to be clear, I'm not anti...
Yeah, but Frank, to be fair, PoE 1 didn't do that. PoE 1 did not appeal to the new demographic. Like, they didn't make it easier. They made it more fun or made it more quality of life, but they didn't dumb it down. They didn't dumb it down. And that game's been out for 10 years.
Difficulty. There were very, very challenging parts in this game, in the early campaign, especially when you don't have the build, that it's a lot of trial and error. Really, you know...
Well, that's true, yeah. You have to trial and error your shit or else it's not going to work.
Kind of frustrating stuff, but you overcome, you change your strategies, whatever. But if in the campaign, if I died to a boss and it kept sending me back to the previous map every single death, I would be like, screw this, I'm out of here. But that's essentially what the end game is. I don't know how much it'll change. It, like, the one death map thing seems kind of baked into the mode, so maybe at best they nerf enemy damage to be more reasonable, so you're just not always getting one shot. One thing that actually does scale pretty well is enemy health. Like, my build was actually doing still really good damage to these higher level enemies. I thought that was a really good aspect of it. But if you're just going to be one shot with every attack you can't dodge roll out of, or like fighting a boss where you don't know the mechanics.
So learn the mechanics. That is such a weird thing to say. That is such a weird thing for him to have said. That's probably the worst thing he said in this entire video. Well, if it's a guy that you don't know the mechanics, then therefore it's too difficult. Oh, like, are you... Oh, come on, man. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
And the first attack kills you. Like, what?
Then you look it up. It's not like you can't look up what he's talking about.
What are you supposed to do about that?
Okay, dude. Yo, I don't know, man. It's not my fault you're not good at a computer game, dude. Sorry.
And the analogy I like that I put in my article is like, it's like an Elden Ring, you know, a very challenging game that people love and like overcoming the challenge. If you fought Millennia for the first time and died and it reset, it took all of your runes and it erased all sites of grace on that part of the map. Like,
I'm really curious. Did he finish Elden Ring? Because I'm pretty sure Millennia is way fucking harder than PoE when it comes to dodging and moving around and shit like that. I find it very hard to believe that these two are the same. I don't know about that.
That is the equivalent of this here, where I think it's great that games can be challenging, but if they just put in things that are irritating and exhausting and progress erasing for its own sake, like, no, I'm not going to deal with that. And that's
okay, man. Don't deal with it. Go play Diablo 4.
Literal waste of my time if I can play.
Dude, games in general are a waste of time. What does you expect to happen here? There is no game that isn't a waste of time. You're technically wasting time with any game that you play, but you play it because you enjoy it, regardless of how much time is wasted. The fuck?
A significant amount of a game and essentially get nothing for it. Like, at least right now I'm getting some XP, but if I start losing XP, what am I doing at all at that point? So,
I mean, they burn through time. You know what I mean? Fuck. They burn through time. They waste time. When I say waste, I don't mean like it's not worth playing the game. It's worth playing, but time passes when you're doing it. It consumes time.
That's why I'm done.
Also, the Millennia fight was fun not just because of the like. It wasn't just the difficulty factor that made it appealing. It was like the presentation, the way she looked, the way she talked, the way she changed phases. Like the whole thing. It's like apples and oranges he's talking about here. I don't know.
For now, I would love to come back to this.
You probably won't.
It's early access. You know, they're going to make big changes to this and that. And there's more campaign to add. I'd love to play more campaign because that was definitely the most fun I had. But I'm curious how everyone else feels about the end game. If you're running into some of the same issues I have, if you are there, or if you're not there yet, check back when you are, and you can see if you agree with me here. So,
I don't agree with anything he said at all. Maybe like one thing earlier that he said in the video, but that's about it.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Dog shit video. Dog shit video. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. How much of this do you agree with? I'm willing to bet it's fucking literally almost 0%. Or if you have some concerns that you want to let me know about, and I'll give you my take on it, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, video's complete. I will upload that tonight, probably after the stream. It's not edited at all. Thank God. That was a 38-minute fucking recording. Holy shit. That was a long one. That was a long one. Downvoted, by the way. Downvoting this fucking video. God damn. Hey, Misty, you're still here? Sorry, I didn't acknowledge what you were saying earlier. I was just responding to what this guy's video was talking about. I upvoted and subbed. Hey, alright, bud. You remember that Ninja Gaiden Black game where if you kept dying, Ayane would show up, tell you that you suck, and offer to drop the game down to baby mode for you? Maybe that's what he needs? Yeah. Remember that game. I remember games that do that. I played a few games that have done that. I just don't remember what games it was. It was a few games. How do you get the reforging, by the way, Henry? Oh, in Act 3, there's a quest that you have to do. If there's a cycle, this guy's spinning around. Look at this guy spinning around. Let's spin around together. Oh, did you notice me? Fuck. Yeah, it's a quest from Act 3, which you just reminded me of something. I forgot to kill a specific boss there. I forgot to kill a specific boss to give me a passive point, and I didn't do it. So let's go do that now. It's, yeah, the Mighty Silvercock. Let's go fight this guy real fast. Is it the Molten... Yeah, it's gotta be... Yeah, it probably... Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's Molten Core. I did that on the first try. I almost died, though. Yeah, Molten Core. Or the Molten Vault, I think it's called. About to give this silver guy the snake edge. I think he's over here somewhere. Because if you see these I love how they're called quadrillas, not gorillas, it's quadrillas. That sounds fucking terrifying, bro. Fucking quadrillas. Oh, Gem Cutter Prism. Hello. I really wish I could see what he was doing. I'm really curious, because... Like, don't be a dumbass and get hit and shit. Like, I mean, if I die, it's my fault. It's not the game's fault. Like, I don't understand what he's talking about. Storm Point. Where is this boss at? Damn. Legendary.
This holds great power.
Evasion, accuracy, intelligence, 25% attack speed while on full mana. You count as full mana at 90% of maximum mana or above. Oh, I see. The devil finds work for idle hands. Okay, so it considers the game considers it full mana at 90%. That's weird. There's got to be something for that. It doesn't seem that good, though.
How goes it? You won't find these in any old market.
Vendor that trash? Yeah, it doesn't seem that good.
See you soon.
I mean, I'll keep a copy of it. I always like to keep one of everything, just to have it. But if I find it again, I'll just vendor it. I mean, who knows? There could be some crazy fucking build that I'm unaware of. That, you know, that's usually how it happens. Where is the boss? Is he here? I think he's here. I feel like I'm really close to where he is.
The Orok are true, their tribesmen are sad.
Pretty sure that's Danny G talking right there. You liking the Merc setup? What kind of Merc setup are you going with? Is it like the multi-shot, or are you going for grenades, or are you going for the... What are you going for? Flash grenade? Is it close here? Is it close? Is it close? There he is.
It's a shame to kill such a creature.
There we go.
But you left me with little choice.
Poor creature. Alright, so we've got 2 more passive points for killing him. So that's 3 passive points now. They give you a lot of passive points in this game for side quests. It's more than what I thought it would be.
Easy prey.
Alright, so now we're done with this area. Let's see. Permafrost bolts, then switch out to frag rounds, and then when the enemy's frozen, for that burst DMG. Nice, I like it. You should try to see if you can get some armor breaking with that Cobalt. I think Merc is one of the best at armor breaking in the game right now, because they have such a fast attack speed. And they shoot all those bullets.
What do you need?
When has Thorns ever been good on gear? Ever? I think you can do a Thorns build on in D2 and in D4. Or is it 3? I don't know. Like in this game, Thorns is ass. There's like literally no reason to have Thorns on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I need to break that down. Don't eat anything colorful, man.
What do you need? Keep your eyes shut.
Okay, so I still didn't decide what I wanted to do. Mark, no. Frenzy charges. If I could make a frenzy charge build, that'd be nice. Oh, this is not bad. Evasion rating, evasion rating. Oh yeah, also Cobalt, make sure to get these here. Make sure to get these crossbow reload speed bullshits. These are good. Adrenaline rush is good too. Movement and attack speed, that's really fucking good. Armor and evasion rating. Oh, I hate this part because I end up forgetting what I wanted. Yeah, I think I'll just grab the evasion rating. I think that's what I'm going to do. There's also another lightning area, too. I don't think I'm going to grab electrocution because I find myself wanting to use electrocuting arrow less and less. It's just like not really a thing that I like using. It's good on single targets if it's like a rare mob, but on a boss, it's a lot harder to electrocute somebody. I don't know, I just don't find myself using it very often. I might get... Oh, this is an electrocution build-up. Maybe I'll get this one instead. This top section's pretty good. And how long is recently? In the past 4 seconds. What do you guys think? So if I get these three, I'm really curious to know how much higher it goes. Oh damn, it goes to 50%. That's pretty good. It went from 30 something to 49. That's not bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it goes to 54 if I roll. Cool. Is there a way to tag a node so that the game will show you a path down to it? Like the shortest path possible to the node that you tag? Is that what you're saying? The answer is no. That's a good idea, though. Like, if you were a dev, I'd give you lunch for that day. But unfortunately, there's no way to tag. You just have to type in the skill and just look for what you're looking for. That's the best way to do it. Because there's way too much to remember on the screen. I might remove the electrocution buildup here at some point later. Especially because there's so many nodes to easily track of where it is when you back out of the skills window. Yeah, but you'll get used to it, Cobalt. You'll get used to it. You just need to just pick what makes sense and then respec later when you're trying to optimize. That's all you gotta do. As long as you follow that strategy, you should be fine. And if you still need help, you can always just look something up and then see what they did. Right? Like, if you're off by 1 or 2 nodes, it's not the end of the world. Did I get everything in this zone? I think I did. Oh, there's one more. I forgot the Black Jaw. How do I get the Black Jaw? I guess it's from Jinquani's Machinarium? Oh, it's in... Okay. Yeah, Machinarium. Okay, let's do that real quick then. Easy points, I guess.
Point.
I love the way those guys die. They just fall into a bunch of pieces. And the ragdoll physics kicks in, it's fucking cool. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, goodness. No.
I'll have to just look around and to see if there's any extra doors that I missed. Okay, so I have to go through here. Okay. I like how the red on the floor kind of reflects off the enemy's bodies. That's kind of cool. What, Nick, what tier of mapping are you at? Is it in here? Oh, is that him? Holy shit, this guy hits hard even when I'm like way above the level. Okay. Nice-oo. Nice-oo, nice-oo, nice-oo. Oh, it gives fire res. Okay. Oh, so I'm capped on fire res. Well, that's only because I'm in Act 3 normal. I have to go back to,
How can I be of aid?
How can I be of aid, sir? Shut up, bitch. Bum 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 bum. Na 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 na.
What happened here?
1,
Good. Now the others.
Let's hope nature is
2,
listening.
3.
He's unconscious.
Okay, go back to town. Let me unlock the bullshit. Quest complete. Okay, now we can go back to the mine.
The old magic still thrives.
The old magic still thrives. Yeah, there's a lot of on-death effects down here. I have to be careful. Oh, wow, see, look at that. One cast on crit, dude. Or cast on death, I mean. Shit's annoying. La 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 la. Oh, hey, look, it's that fat dude with the mushrooms on his head. It's Toadstool. Oh, he teleported all the way here? Jesus.
Thunderous shot.
Who is this guy? Oh. And I magically teleported all the way here. Continue through the rim tangle. All right.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
That man's mind seems as dead as this cemetery.
Okay. Oh, this motherfucker. I didn't even see that. He was like camouflaged with the background. Is evasion capped at 75? I don't remember. Is that true? Or is that just for block?
Storming arrow. The Praetor's wife must be in here somewhere.
The Praetor's wife. I'm almost finished that show, Pantheon. Pretty good.
Take this!
crossbow, augmentation. Fuck you. Oh, Lazuli ring.
Charged arrow.
Fucking hate these enemies, dude. These enemies reflect all projectiles, bro. Well, even when he's electrified, he reflects arrows? That's so stupid. Oh wait, I already went that way. Shit. Well, thank God for checkpoints. We can just teleport over.
Bones to dust.
Will never leave this place. Right of the full moon. Your soul is mine. Conquer. Here. Serve me. To me, Raven. Oh, escape. Insolence. Right of the full moon. Oh, escape. To me, Raven.
Foul intruder.
Right of the full. My love, I call to you.
for all.
Transcendent light flask? Oh, really? It's even higher than gigantic? I didn't know that. I thought, or gargantuan? I thought gargantuan was the highest. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, no checkpoint. Checkpoint! Draven. It's pronounced Draven.
Time to seek out this Draven.
Draven.
Fury.
Wait, what? The door is... Oh, this is the secret area. This is not the... Okay. Yeah, it's not an actual... Okay. Is the other guy up yet? Is he alive yet? No, he's still being taken care of. I gotta go back to Act 3 on, Let's go Act 3. It's better if I go Act 3. I hope they increase the, or quicken the load times on the maps. The thing takes so long.
Hey, boss, get down from there. What do you need?
belt is fucking dog shit.
Be wary.
Okay.
Hey, boss, get down from there. Yeah. Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water, man. Alright, let's go back.
Yes.
Brr.
Keep your eyes
No.
shut.
Okay. Act 1. Back to town. I wonder if I can gamble for something. Doing some gambling.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, this guy does currency exchange.
Why look, take a punt. You know you want to. Later.
It's a decent ring.
You did fine.
Oh man, I got an orange item from the Rest King, but it's a quiver. What's the quiver called? Can you link it to me? What's your name in game, actually? I have to add you. Asphyxia's Wrath? I added you as a friend, by the way. Okay. Can you, yeah, if you whisper me, and then, open the chat and hit control, then left control and left alt, and then left click on the item, it will link me the item. I want to see what it does. If you don't mind. Are you able to send it to me, Cobalt? So how does this work? So right click my name, click on whisper, and then when the whisper thing opens on the bottom, control, left alt control, and left click on the quiver to link me the item. And then hit enter, it'll send it to me. Because maybe, you know, if you don't need it, I'll take it off your hands.
Storm point.
It sounds like something for Chaos, though, based on what you just read to me. Like, the way that it's written, Asphyxia. I'm guessing it has to do with Chaos damage. Oh, cold and chill? Oh, that's cool.
Your soul will join mine.
Are you not able to link the item? Does it not work when you do it, or?
Your soul is mine. The spirits yearn. The Eternals will never surrender.
There, I think that worked. Oh, you're using controller. Oh, my bad, dude. I didn't realize you're on controller. You think you got it? I didn't receive a message, though. Is it because I have D&D on? Hold on. Try it now. But make sure you're whispering to me, or else I won't see it.
Charged arrow.
Ah, there we go. Okay, good shit. Enemies chilled by your hits increase damage taken by chill magnitude. Attacks gain 8% of damage as extra cooldown. That's pretty good. It's a good leveling item, I think. It's pretty good. I don't think it's like top tier endgame bullshit, but I mean, whatever. If you're going in ice build, it's good. Okay, so you either can sell it, keep it, give it to me, give it to somebody else, whatever you want to do, man. I don't go cold on this character, though, at least not right now. I might, maybe I'll respec her later, if I feel like doing something else, but... Actually, I should take the waypoint. Maybe for range down the line? Yeah. The problem with some of the skills... That's one thing I think that I have a problem with is that you don't get any of the late endgame skills until like way later. Like you don't get Ice Shot until like level I want to say like 39, 40 or something like that.
Ice Shot fires a chilling arrow that releases a burst of ice shards when it hits an enemy.
It's like a shotgun ability, basically. You hit one guy and it flings like 3 or 4 of them behind the enemy, so... If you want to do an ice shotgun build, that's one way to do it. Oh, that's what you're doing with Merc now? Yeah, you'll find something better for Merc, don't worry.
What have we got? Anything take your fancy? Might make good scrap. If you find a pint out there, don't bring it back.
I gotta start qualitying my shit more.
How's the take a look. Go well.
You have the what?
Alright, let's see if I can kill this guy.
At last, it's open. Praise the first ones. What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torko, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogden. My family. This doesn't make any sense. They're dead. Those bastard Eternals. I must make them pay. I must make them suffer.
Thunderous shot.
actually hit me? I think the key is to go far to the side a little more. That fucking hit me, really?
Charged arrow.
I knew something wasn't right with him. I suppose this was a mercy.
Sweet, we killed him first try.
Oi.
You found.
You can still.
This
What is
so
tread careful.
sorry.
Sorry. Bum, 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 bum. I have 30 more to spirit. I wonder if I can get another spirit gem going. Okay. All right, I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop for now. We'll continue probably tomorrow or definitely Saturday because I'm not doing anything this weekend. So I gotta get out of here. I guess I'll toss you guys over to Bunny. I guess Bunny is doing her thing. But hey, thanks you guys for being here, for the 4 of you that are here. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not that, Saturday definitely. And I'll upload that video tonight, probably before I go to bed, just so that I have it done. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye 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 bye.